Let's begin, though, in Washington, D.C. tonight. NewsNation's Kelly Meyer was there as this historic gun legislation passed by the Senate just moments ago. 65-33, the final vote tonight. Kelly, talk about what is in this bill and also what's next.
Well, that's right, Marnie. A big moment here tonight. A long time coming for here in the Senate and in the House. An unexpected moment here tonight in the Senate as they pushed ahead with this vote here tonight. That was a surprise. It now goes on to the House tomorrow, likely a vote there tomorrow, and then it would go on to the president's desk. But like you said, we want to know what's inside this bill. It's called the Bipartisan Safer Communities Act, and it includes enhanced background checks for those under 21, millions of dollars for mental health and school safety, incentives for states to implement red flag laws that's keeping firearms out of the hands of those deemed dangerous to themselves or others. And it has limits on the boyfriend loophole, keeping guns out of the hands of domestic abusers, unmarried or not. That's, again, what's inside this bill that now moves on to the House. We are expecting a vote there maybe tomorrow afternoon, and then that goes on to the president's desk again.
Kelly, take us inside the chamber for the vote, how it went. Was it truly bipartisan?
Well, there were definitely moments of bipartisanship in there. You know, you saw Mitch McConnell and Chuck Schumer, both leaders, top leaders of the in the Senate for Democrats and Republicans, shaking hands and patting one another on the back. For me, watching the Senate floor, it was the most bipartisan I've ever seen it. But of course, there were Republicans that didn't support this. As you said, the vote was 65-33. There were two senators that weren't there. So there was some bipartisanship on this vote, but for some Republicans, they just couldn't get there to vote on this. And I caught up with one of those senators, and it was Texas Senator Ted Cruz. Here's what he had to say.
Voting for this, so
it's a mistake. I disagree with them.
You wouldn't, and just some sort of step forward, getting anything done, isn't that better than not doing anything?
No, doing something that is harmful is not better than doing something that would be helpful and productive. I understand that people love to say, do something, do something. I agree we should do something, but let's do something that actually stops violent crime. This bill doesn't even pretend to do that.
And his Texas colleague, John Cornyn, was actually the lead negotiator on the Republican side. He teamed up with Chris Murphy from Connecticut, who's been pushing for gun reform on Capitol Hill for over a decade now. I also caught up with him in the Senate subway after the vote. I asked him about this, about moving forward, what comes next. You know, he said, let's just focus on today and look at what we did. He also said, I think there's a lot of people who thought Congress couldn't work together on an issue that was this tough and this controversial, and we proved that we can. Marnie?
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.